Righty. So we've covered the idea of trying to get the kids to tackle low, for them to get close. Now, one of the best ways to get the kids' confidence is actually to make a smaller enclosure. So when you're actually doing games with tackling, you should really focus on the idea of making whatever it is narrow until they're ready at a stage where they can actually start expanding and getting wider. And when they've got more space, it's going to be harder to tackle. So the narrower it is to start with, a bit less space the runner's got to get around the tackler, and the easier it is for the tackler to bring him to ground. We're going to play a game. It's a lead on from the Bear Hug Challenge. It's called the Bear Hug Tackle. Now the aim of this game is to try and get these young players the idea of realising that the essence of a tackle is around the legs, and squeezing both legs together will help to bring them to the ground a lot quicker. So the game works as so. You make a small square, usually about 5 metres by 5 metres. In that square you get all the kids to stand in the middle there, and you explain to them that 3 people are going to be starting off. If you've got more numbers, you can put 4 or 5 people starting off on their knees. Now these kneeling players can only move on their knees, and in order to build up, they've got to tackle a player. Now the tackle, a good tackle, is a squeeze around the legs. It'll bring the player straight to ground. From that point on, then they stay on the ground on their knees, and then until it keeps building up until there are no more players running around. It's one of the best ways to get them confident and to get them to understand the concept of going for the legs rather than trying to grab onto the shirt or grab around the hips. The aim is to try and get them to squeeze the legs and bring it to the ground.